Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more RWBY visual novel with me. It's been a little while since I recorded one of these, because a lot of videos built up, and I sort of just let them play out while I waited for the weekend to pass, so I had peace and quiet at home to record more of this for a large period of time. Yeah, RWBY was really good in the weekend. That was fun. Also, the super Patreon release of the next update for this game came out, which means the regular Patreon release, the one I'm part of, is going to be coming out in the coming days. That includes Weiss's date and the dance. I might literally go back and replay the game to get that thing, because I don't accept... You may have noticed, you may have picked up on this. You may have noticed, because I don't mention it very often, but I'm not really into having rubies my girlfriends. And I barely mention it, so you may have never noticed this, but yeah, I'm not really into it because I never picked her. And like, you know, it's not nothing against RWBY specifically, but I am trying to go out with her sister and best friend, and you know, Pyrrha and no, Neil, we're not really trying to go out with her, just friends with Neil, but still, like, I had my selection, and while Weiss wasn't specifically meant to be a part of it, the real goals were Yang, Pyrrha, and Neil. I did end up with 4 dates with Weiss by the end. It could make sense in this timeline for me to do the stuff with Weiss. And I might literally go back and replay that scene, just so I've got, you know, a timeline that makes sense, rather than, hey, RWBY, here's cookies. You wanna go to dance? Like, hey, my boyfriend, girlfriend now, that happened. Like, I get why it happened, I get why it had to happen for progressive stuff. I get why, but the opportunity is there to get a Weiss to fix the timeline. I might have to go do that when it happens, so, yeah, I don't know, I might have to find, like, a good place to stop this progression of the final arc, quickly jump back and do Weiss's date, and slip that back into the regular timeline, maybe take a quick look at all the new scenes that pop up, because, I don't know if any new scenes will pop up, but I assume, I was going to say, I assume moments where RWBY's talking to you about being boyfriend-girlfriend, like, that would replace with Weiss, but not necessarily, it just means RWBY might change the wording of what she says, and just not call you boyfriend in it, which is fine. I don't know. I'm interested anyway. Definitely interested. Well, yeah, I definitely wanted Yang or Pyrrha to win, or Neil to win, or any of those three to win over Weiss. I'll settle for Weiss. I will settle for Weiss, because at least then I can stop, you know, reacting every time I see RWBY call me boyfriend. Alright, enough with that, Ryan. On to things! They're all fighting underground, having a great old time. A wee thought, though, something I was wondering about, what's Titania up to? Because, like, I get stuff has changed because we have the events with Neil going on. So Neil murdered Mercury and is in the middle of fighting with Emerald. But if Neil didn't do that, then would they still be there? Would Titania be fighting them? Where is... Like, I generally forget what happened. I can't remember if she went running towards the arena that's collapsing, or whether she's just nearby, or what. I know Janara's dealing with the dragon, which I'm trying to remember the name of. I remember it had a name. Like, I read a fanfiction where it had a name. I can't remember if that's actually its name or so. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. But okay, let's just see where things are happening, and everything will explain itself soon enough. There's a White Fang transport approaching. Damn it. Is it maybe support for the hijackers? I should have started getting back Hangar control instead of weapon systems. After the sensors, they're too close to shoot down. Wait. These readings? I'm too late. I'm pretty sure it's us on that ship. So she'll be pleasantly surprised until she sees me cut in half. Oh. Oh, it's the hangar. I'm like, where? Oh, where's that? What's this? Oh, it's the hangar. Okay. I haven't spent a lot of time in hangars. What is happening? Careful, Evelyn. I know. Jack. He's cold. He's so cold. Observation. Common symptom of hypothalamic shock. Chances of survival abnormally detected. Subject's life signs stable. Look, I don't give a shit. Let's go already and close the hangar door. Observation. Hangar was open without my intervention. Probable presence of White Fang allies on board. Initiating. Primary threat detected. Reevaluation of priorities. What are you... She's not... Well, she's a threat to Gamma, but... That's CL. What do you mean primary threat? Hey, what the hell? She knows I mean you no harm. Well, I pose a big threat to her. If she has to play escort, so she left. Give him to me. What? I can bench press 1,000 kilograms. Is that a ton? I think that's a ton. I think she can see. He's literally just saying she can bench press a ton. How's it? Yeah, I think it's roughly that. I think it's like 2,000 pounds or roughly 1,000, like 2,000 pounds a ton, roughly 1,000 kilos a ton. I think that's right. Without aura, and carry him more carefully and precisely than the two of you. The infirmary is in the middle deck. Let's go. She's taking this very much on stride. What do you mean you're a threat to her? Evelyn, do you not remember the part where CL is meant to be the countermeasure against Penny going berserk with their semblance? Like, am I correct in stating that Penny's machine side has become self-aware? She seems to be self-aware from the get-go. To be fair, called herself Gemma? So that's the second stage of Senza Philly. Yes. Which means we're all in terrible danger. Are we? Danger? But she said she was going to protect us or something. Is this weird twisted machine logic where, like, they're going to protect us, but they're going to do it in weird ways that we didn't intend, which probably involves us all being dead? Like all machines do. Can never trust technology! So these are the parameters Penny gave it. In that case, you might be the only ones not in immediate danger from her. What do you mean by that? What's so dangerous about Senza Philly already? Like, it's the machine logic thing. It happens all the time. You give machines a mission or whatever, and they basically deduct what is the best way to fulfill this mission. And they don't really add the human factor of emotion that into it. So, like, they just sort of go, well, that's the thing. That's the direct course. What's the best way? Keep all these people safe. Alright, we'll just lock them under them. Like, never mind if they're going to go crazy and stuff. Like, you know, it can be twisted logic like that. What's the best way of, you know, keeping everyone safe? Well, if they're dead, they're safe. Like, oh, it always ends up with machines killing us, damn it. Senza Philly is a software that gives Penny's machine side complete control over her body and processing. Even allows it to rearrange the components as it sees fit, as we saw when she literally transformed, which was really cool, to be fair. Like, this thing might be, I don't think it's evil per se, but, like, you know, it's not good either, technically, because it's like, just, it does what it's been told to do. But yeah, yeah, it's got a cool transformation though. Which is why she could suddenly fly? Yes. The problem is when it's coupled with Penny's semblance. That fool. What was she thinking? Why is Amity falling? And most importantly... what are you going to do, Roman Torchwick? At first, our father thought it would only work on Grimm, but Professor Polendina now thinks it can work on any magical being. Anyway, what it does is break their bodies down and turn them into aura for ourselves. It's a pretty good semblance. What? The problem is that we're still unable to handle the influx of energy. Our mechanical sides instead can. So... oh! Oh, that's what Penny's up to! She flew up to the captain's bit and currently breaking inside the window! Oh god! That must be like a night scene from a nightmare for Torchwick. There's already Grim flying a bit and some android shit just shows up and starts busting down the window with all the blades floating beside her. You know, this works. Choice made for me and not a moment too soon. I'm not getting soft. I'm just running from the flying ginger of doom. It can potentially keep up Senza Philly and all of Penny's systems at full processing and horsepower forever. As long as it keeps killing magical things anyway. Or Grim. And it will. You mean that Penny... yes. The mechanical side will conclude that giving control back to Penny, even after securing you safely, would be counterproductive and damaging to the other directives. The elevator. 3 minutes, 108 seconds. That's how much it takes for the AI in the first stage to get enough control over Penny's body to never relinquish it again. Within the second stage, and all the grim she's been blasting, Penny's gone too. Oh god. I can't. Evelyn's having a really rough day, because like, yeah, okay, for Jack, that's teammates. That's her boyfriend and girlfriend for Evelyn. And like, she's... nah. One thing at a time. Considering how much time has passed, it's a miracle Jin hasn't passed himself yet. So maybe we can still do something. In the meanwhile, mind telling me in detail what the hell is going on? It'd be good to get back in the loop, wouldn't it? Cinder... This is a result of Cinderfall's planning... machinations? Don't know. The White Fang was in on it as well. Jin wasn't in time to explain everything fully, but other than Amber, what she wanted was to create a concentration of misery and negativity, big enough to summon a Grim, a very powerful Grim, along with all the smaller ones now swarming us. A very powerful Grim. That's why she wanted you to kill the Chimera. So the smaller Grim under its influence would fall under the new Grim once it appeared. Has it? Again, not that I know of. I've only recently gained control of the sensors that someone hacked into the ship's system, but there's no Grim more powerful than an Alpha in their range. And what about the AK units? The AK units? What about them? You're so out of the loop, CL! They're murdering people! Have you managed to get them back under control too? You mean they've been... Shit. Evelyn, stop the elevator. And then what? General Ironwood left the entire contingent of AK units on the ship when... I thought, okay, for a second there when she said that, I thought she, like, wanted to turn around and go back to, like, gain control of them and just ditch Jin. No, it's because the killer robots are all in front of us. Alright, I think it's time for a fight. Target identified as Aura users. Switching to heavy audience. Evelyn! Slam them after I freeze them. Yes! CL, I want you to rush to the infirmary. Don't stop for anything, we'll cover you. Just be careful. Oh, they're a bunch of tin cans, it'll be fine. When I say that, there might be a lot of them, though. I'll hold them off, go. The hell, I'm leaving you alone. Do whatever you want, just don't let them come near the infirmary until I come back. Fine. Cover that end of the corridor, then. Jack, we, got to take care of them. You can't hold the barrier up forever. I will once I've absorbed enough juice. Just go. God damn it. Why do I keep running into things with lasers? Analysis complete. Target possesses kinetic absorption capabilities. Solution? Mixed assault. Laser weapons and flamethrowers. Follow-up? Heavy yield thermal grades. Oh god, the learning! Finally. Now, what even is your blood type, Decabagus? Got to access the records. Psst, of course, it's AB negative. Almost hooked you up. Almost. But wait, I don't know blood types. Is that a common one? Is that a rare one? I have no idea. Jacqueline? Bwop! Had to do a small cut there and back me a very long cut because brother came home, dog went nuts, and I had to take him outside for a walk. But anyway, carrying on. You'd better pull through this, Decabagus. You hear me? After all this, you kick the bucket. Aw, she cares. Did you just leave me in this room, or? No idea. Right, okay, what is happening over yonder? Where are we? Oh, is this Gennara? No. Was that a dream, or did I really make it? Did I save them? That's none of your business. What? The living are no concern of the dead, so you have no right to know. If you couldn't get it before you bit it, tough luck. That's a bit harsh, mate. So, of course you did, you fool. You lost an arm, a leg, and an eye, alongside most of your blood. Your body's shutting down, and your brain can no longer bring you back into consciousness. You're a crippled vegetable now, and soon you'll be completely gone. No matter transfusion or aura can bring you back. I mean, yeah, some of this is like a lot in one go. It does seem like a situation where they probably, like, be very hard to bring someone back from that, no matter how good tech is. Like, you can understand, like, okay, most of Iron Man's body is, like, you know, robot. I want to imagine, though, he didn't lose all that in one go. Like, I want to imagine a lot of that was, you know, done over time, over various battles and stuff, rather than one big accident. But, oh god, just out here, Jack and Evelyn had to literally carry half a body, pretty much, over, like, across the across the arena area and into the airship and carry him. Evelyn the entire time just hoping I'm still gonna be alive, but literally just lying there with half a body, like, oh god. Which means now I need to make a decision. Don't do it. Because we've ever understood what he plans to do. What? Vital is straight? Yeah, that means it probably landed, right? And it went croosh on the ground. Did I hit my head? How did I... Weiss? Are you alright? Weiss? Weiss? Wait. When the rail tilted, I saw her... Maybe I'll check from the other end. No. Not you. Go and look for her, goddammit! Don't just cry! What is happening? Why... I'm losing everyone. Jin, Yang, Blake, Weiss, Penny. What happened to Penny? Don't even know. Mom, Dad, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't be like you. I can't be strong. I can't protect anyone. I can't save the day. I can't even save my friends or the person I love. It's great how at the start of this episode I was just talking about how I was going to replace RWBY with Weiss. Here she's giving her emotional thing the entire time. I'm thinking, I'm going to replace you with Weiss. I'm just a kid who should have stayed in Signal. I wanted to get involved into something bigger than me. Bigger than anyone. And this is the result. I wanted to be a hero. I wanted to be a leader. I thought I could take on anything. And all I did was get them killed. I'm going to be honest, RWBY. I think there were a few more factors than you're involved there. And honestly, you weren't even really a factor. Like, a lot of this, and by that I mean just about everything, is mostly down to Cinder and her group. Don't blame yourself. I should have... There's a citizen screaming for their mom. Badum! Kid, no. Mommy fell. She's down there. Mom! Kid, I'm sorry. Mom! Oh, God. Oh, God. No! So many people have fallen off the edge then. Stay away! Stay away! Oh. Oh! Not yet. Stay behind me. Later, I can apologize to everyone later. Now I can't stop. Oh God, what are you doing here? I'll never stop. Red Tornado! What the hell is that? It drained a lot of aura is what it is. Hey, it does 5 hits. 6 hits? Oh. Very nice. Right, stay focused though. We can't be losing focus. But we are gonna go Red Tornado again because that did tons of damage. Okay, I should probably just shoot it this time. I don't know how much health this thing has. It was a boss way back in day. Now it's just a thing we casually fight. But yeah, I need to get my health up just in case another event pops up where suddenly, oh, having lots of health is important. Grim, where are they coming from? I don't know. We should... Wait, this? The school billhead? But how? My scroll is still working? Unbelievable. Who? Uncle Crow? I knew it, Ruby. I knew it. I could have recognized that surge of art anywhere. Consents ore? I don't know how happy... You don't know how happy I am to hear your voice. Same here, sweetheart. But now listen closely. I don't know how well you followed things, but Amity didn't crash. It realigned and landed safely. How? Oh my gosh, it did! Oh my gosh, it did! Which means we can use civil transport from Ville to evacuate. But Ruby, that also means that the Grim can climb up. Oh, that's bad. The pilots are all civilians, and we can't spare anyone from the ground. That means... I understand, Old Crow. You can leave it to me. No one will get past me. Yeah, don't, like, die holding the line, though, Ruby. Shit. You sound exactly like your mother for a moment there. Not necessarily a good thing. Not necessarily... I'll see you later, Uncle Crow. I know. Alright, fire bags. Come and get some Rose Family brand Carbon Edge Love. That is a mouthful. Yeah, see, health carried over. Right. Now we're gonna start with a red tornado, because why would we? But. Oh, the damage builds up over time. Very nice. Okay, these lot aren't too strong. Call a pack. Did they just heal? Die! You feckers. Call a pack. What does that mean? What are you doing? Are you just... Murder them! Oh my god, they're doing it every time! Ah, still not enough. Still more of you. Come on, then. I know you guys don't leave anything behind, but I will make coats out of you. I will make it happen out of sheer stubbornness. Ah, good luck with that, Ruby. So Ruby's fighting Beowulfs. I guess it's too much to hope you fell over during the whole debacle with the loss of altitude. Yes, Neil. I know you're there. I know you're still there. Which I guess means you want to kill us as much as I need to kill you. If you'd run away at any point during the fight, that'd mean you've given up. You're never going to get the drop on us ever again. After all, now that I know, so you need to kill me to go after Cinder. I need to hurry. Since Amity didn't crash in the Ville, there's a high probability Primordial Grim is going to attack the location as well. Although considering the distance, it should have already arrived by now. Is something keeping it away? So, since you have a little more time to spend together, do you want to know how I can track you? We've already established that you can only full sight with your semblance, but human has other senses. I have to admit, you're silent. As soft a step as mine, maybe more. Sound isn't an option. So, I'm tracking you thanks to your vanity. Yeah, what? You took a real good care of your hair, don't you? Wait, smell? Is that what you meant by that? I could make it look like anything you wanted, but no. There's a nice floral scent coming from those locks. Using 2 hands this time. Also, I just remembered something. You said you'll pay for what you did. Please don't tell me this is all about Jin DeCavigus. Everything's always about him. It's always about him. Also, Neil's not looking good. Seriously? That's it? You became buddies after I kicked him into the curb in that club? Did you? I can't remember. It's been so long. I just remember getting stamped on by her heels. Well then, I guess I shouldn't let you suffer much longer and send you to meet your bestie. Goodbye, Napoleon. No, not Napoleon. I always say that! Ah! Neapolitan. Oh! That worked out better than expected, given she was just getting choked. How? What was I? Oh. Oh. Screens in her shape? But the smell? Can't really say words. Was she holding it back? Or did she only now discover she... Well then! That all worked out nicely! Except Neil's not in good shape, and there's Grim floating around, and... Oh! Oh god! Okay, that's a good little one, I like that. Yummy one kill idiot. That Neo gave... Is it like a thing for besties because Neo didn't know how to socialize? She gave Jin 1 free kill coupon. And like, she's just killed 2 people for him, so now Jin knows how to kill. That's a nice wee bit. Okay, so she's literally limping or dragging herself along. That's not good. What do you care? How can you... Whatever you're thinking, you can. Can you stop him? Flame, I didn't do what I did because I thought I had a net. I was prepared for the consequences. Good. Now you're prepared for that option too. No. No, I'm not. God, you're stubborn. What are you even talking about here? What the hell do you mean you're not? You must have thought that I could want... You shouldn't. If it's a decision you need to take, it means you have alternatives. Take those and let me go. Jin, I really don't understand what you could be opposed to. There's literally no inconvenience to you. But I don't want it. You don't want what exactly? Yeah, can you give me more details here so I fully... Like, I have an idea, but like... Just to be sure. If I had to sacrifice one of my friends to survive, I'd rather die. Yeah, I feel like a lot of our friends will agree with that statement. Ah. Do you get it now? That's the situation Evelyn found herself in. That's the situation you put Penny in. I wanted to... I understand why you did it, Jin. And honestly, I think they would have done the exact same thing in your position. I just wanted you to understand that for some people, there are things worse than death. I want you to become someone who will always look to sacrifice as a last resort. Rather than, you know, your first bloody option when things get hard. Be it of a friend or himself. Because not only my life, but most importantly, my future will be in your hands from now on. What? I can't repair your body, Jin. The damage is too great. The only way you're going to survive is if I break it apart. Revitalize the basic components and put it back together. After that, I'll go back to Agni. Oh! You're going back to the god. That's probably not good. No. I'm no longer just a piece of his power, though. So I won't go melting back into his being. I will be trapped, prisoner. A sentient tool at his disposal. I can't allow you to do that. Thing is, Jin, the alternatives are not exactly any better. What do you mean they're not? So I consider your body like this? Am I any less of a prisoner? That done? Not wrong, being stuck inside, even if they manage to get Jin back alive, his brain's shut down at this point. Because oxygen and all malarkey. So, yeah, at this point, like, he'll just be stuck in Jin's body, not able to do anything. So it's like, yeah. You're not wrong, from his perspective, this is a pretty crap deal either way, but at least one side, there's a chance he could get rescued, maybe. Turned into an object for your friends to find and carry around. Am I any less a tool? As Remnant's servant. My only friend similarity trapped away from everything else. Was I any less a captive? It doesn't matter what I do, Jin. Whatever comes next, I'll be someone's prisoner. And a mortal one. After experiencing life through your eyes, seeing all the world and its people have to offer. Oh, Evelyn and Penny have so much to offer. I'd rather die. But if I save you, Jin, then I have a chance at something else. If you save me. If you keep on living, with the ties you've made, and knowing what you know, I have a chance you'll find something else. A third way between being trapped with Agni, or being trapped with Remnant. How can you say that? I mean, he's not exactly got many options to work with here, Jin. He's just kind of got to go with blind faith here. Hope for a miracle. Well, first of all, in case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty strapped for choices. Exactly. I like how all this is happening, by the way. So, like, the background's just constantly changing. I assume that the idea is, like, you know, the background's just shifting as they're talking, or the two of them are literally walking in their, like, kind of mindscape just as they chat. Like, it's one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, it's not they're not just chilling, having a talk. Like, they're walking around. What I think was that Peak they were walking around there, just chatting away there. Or yeah, it was shifting as we were going or something. Anyway, but more than that, you're literally the only one in Remnant who knows and cares, Jin. I wish I could find our way right now. Yeah, well, we don't have exactly many options, and we don't always get what we want. At least one option, there's a chance. These things take time, Jin. Time is what I'm trying to give you right now. Just promise me you'll use it wisely. There's a couple of things you should know before we start. First, I don't have enough juice to build you a whole new body. So I'm gonna miss some pieces. Yeah, even filling you with scars to compensate, you're gonna at least miss a 4 hour or so. Hey, robotics are pretty cool in Remnants, I'm sure, you know. Did they find my chopped off arm? Huh? They did, why? I have an idea. Anything else? Oh god. When Jin says I have an idea, it's like equal parts worried, equal parts, oh, this could be interesting. Yeah. Jin, remember when Agni copied your body? Yes. What he did was similar to what I'm going to do here. He took it apart to the smallest level, made a copy, and then put it back together. I'm doing so, though he left some of his influence behind. I mean, you can say you want to be the evil bastard, but he's got a good body. I don't have enough power left to remove it, and I don't know what it will do to you. Will it make me look older? Or just slightly change? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Roll with it! We've got no options here. It's a risk I'll have to take. Other than that, please don't forget about me. Never. But there's one last thing you need to tell me. So there's a few things he needs to tell us, but alright, we'll go with one. What's that? You promised, remember? You promised to tell me the name of your friend, the Guardian, next time we spoke. And this is the last chance. How the hell do you pronounce that? Decalion? Decalion. His name was Decalion. Decalion? I hope it's something like that. Decalion. Carry on his memory, Jin. And next we meet. Want to be friends out of here? In the real world? Get a body in the real world? Is that doable? Would be an idea. Thank you, Flame. I promise. Right. So, the Flame's not, like, dead, but he's pretty much, like, he's out of commission, pretty much. Stuck with the god person. I promise I'll find that third way. It's probably going to involve killing a god, isn't it? That'll be a fun Sunday. Da, 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 da. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members Austin Quinsonberry, Afro Kage, It's Ender Steve PE, Sebastian Ramsey, and Blackest Sage, and our ANBU members Robert Scimeca, Rapid Zrug, Eragon, GoldDragon, Nathaniel Prue, Akuma, and Colton Wood. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.